What's up? Welcome. Thank you for clicking on Stoner News. We have an update to our killed in action names. I told you we'd get those last two out. They are Major Jeffrey R. O'Brien and Chief Warrant Officer 3rd Class Robert M. Marzan. Condolences to their families, their units, anyone affected. But yeah, I told you guys I'd get the names out once we got them, and they were released last night at some point. Yeah, looks like Libs of TikTok got it out at a little after 8 o'clock last night, so not sure what time they were actually released, but that's when Libs of TikTok got it out and up onto X. So, but we're going to move on to this other thing. If you guys didn't see, they were doing some work in the Senate, and there was a retired Marine in uniform that decided he was going to do a PR stunt in the middle of the... I forgot his name. Brian something. They'll play it eventually. It'll get played. But he, oh, here it is. McGinnis. I think his first name's Brian. But he's a retired Marine who put on his uniform, which is against the code of conduct for military to use their uniforms for any kind of political statement. Like, you're not supposed to do that. In uniform, you're not supposed to make any kind of political statement. And he put his uniform on with the express intent to make a political statement. And he was being removed, and he fought back. And a senator helped remove him. And his arm ended up getting broken. And, oh well. Like, this is from Colin Rugg yesterday. Former Navy SEAL and Senator Tim Sheehy. I believe he's from, like, Montana or one of those... not a lot of people states up there in the corner. I think it was Montana, though. Might have been Wyoming, but like I said, one of those not a lot of people states. A loud snap was heard. You watch it snap in the video. Capitol Police were attempting to remove an unhinged protester who was making a very loud scene in the Capitol building during proceedings, and he was resisting. 3 large men were attempting to remove him, and he decided he was going to lock his arm on a door, and his arm got snapped. Like a little fucking twig. Boo-hoo. But we're going to play this 47-second clip, and then I have another clip as he's being escorted out where he gets even more deranged. So we're going to listen to both of these real quick. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Here's the actual thing.
Reminder. Commandant, please stand up as a Marine and stand up for America.
Now we have 3 Capitol Police officers and a sitting U.S. Senator, ex-Navy SEAL, trying to remove this protester from official proceedings that he is interrupting.
What's the fight?
And there! Just snapped. Inside bone snapped like a fucking twig on that door. If there's a close-up that I saw, I'm not sure if it'll come to it on this one. That wasn't his hand. That was not his hand, guys. That was his arm. Yep, one of his bones snapped like a fucking twig. Guess he should have drank more milk.
Sir, thank you for your service.
The senator broke his hand.
The senator broke his hand. I'm 100% with this senator, guys. Sorry, just to have to break this to you. The senator did absolutely nothing wrong. He's still fighting them. Still fighting them to be removed. I love this. Marine Corps veteran attacked by Senator Sheehy. Fucking shut up. He's a Marine. No, he's a retired Marine, and he's a fucking disgraceful piece of shit. Fucking disgrace, you guys. Here's another one. This was, I'm not sure who actually caught it, but this was posted up by the Constitutional Conservative.
Why are you here? Why are you getting arrested?
Free Palestine, from the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli. Palestine will be free.
Hi, Connor.
Why are you?
Yeah, that's the kind of person that we're talking about. That's that guy. So anybody that wants to come in here and be like, shut up. Don't care. Don't care. But we do have one really fucking wild story to finish here with before we get into the Clinton hearing. This came across my timeline this morning. Apparently, we are responsible for the Lyme disease outbreak over 40 fucking years ago, and the U.S. government has been covering it up. This was published, well, I'm not sure where it was published, but it was published by a Dr. Robert W. Malone. Now, this was posted on X by MJ Truth Ultra. Dear conspiracy theorists, sadly, you were right again. Dr. Robert Malone, declassified docs expose U.S. military releasing 282,800 radioactive ticks, sparking Lyme disease epidemic, and a 40-year cover-up afterward. Oh yeah, Michael. U.S. military released 282,000 radioactive Lone Star ticks labeled with Carton 14 across Virginia sites along bird migration routes from 1966 to 1969. Before the experiments, these ticks were not found north of the Mason-Dixon line, but they soon established populations on Long Island for the first time. No fucking way. This is fucking wild, you guys. I saw this and I fucking bookmarked it for the video. I hadn't read it yet. CIA operatives under Operation Mongoose 1962 dropped infected ticks on Cuba sugarcane workers via nighttime C-123 flights. One operative's infant son suffered a life-threatening 105-degree fever requiring emergency tracheectomy. Damn, that's where they put the tube down your throat. After family contamination, Plum Island Animal Disease Center under Army Chemical Corps conducted open-air tick experiments with containment failures. Test animals mingled with wild deer and birds, and deer from nearby Lyme, Connecticut. Is that why it's called Lyme disease? Because it was first came out of Lyme, Connecticut? Dude. From the nearby Lyme, Connecticut, swarmed to the island while birds fed on insects. Lyme, Connecticut is only 13 miles away and became the namesake epicenter in 1975. Get the fuck out of here! This is fucking wild, you guys. Willie Bergdorfer, who identified the Lyme bacterium in 1982, discovered a second pathogen called the Swiss agent Rickettsia helvetica? Cool. In patient samples, but deliberately omitted it from his published research. You fucking dick! Materials found in his garage after his 2014 death provided 40 years of suspicion of co-infection data that could explain chronic Lyme treatment failures. Fuck. Dude. Under Project 112, 1962 to 1974, the Pentagon ran 134 bioweapon tests, plus hundreds more classified, investing 3 to 4 billion and building capacity to produce 100 million infected mosquitoes and 50 million fleas per month. Get the fuck out of here! The program was categorically denied by the military for nearly 50 years until 2000. Operation Big Itch, 1954, successfully dropped 670,000 tropical rat fleas from cluster bombs to prove the weapon could incapacitate an entire battalion-sized target area for up to a full day. Get the fuck out of here, you guys. Oh, man, our military did some really fucked up shit, man. Operation Big Itch. We'll just cluster bomb them with fucking fleas, you guys. Let's see what happens. What's the worst that can happen? Oh, God. Multiple tick-borne diseases. Lyme. Babesiosis? Sure. Rocky Mountain spotted fever? Sure. Erupted simultaneously around Long Island Sound right after the tick releases, 1968 to 1972, clustering statistically around Plum Island. Huh. That's not suspicious at all, you guys. An anomaly the article attributes to possible lab enhancement or accidental release. 45 probability per the analysis. No shit! Only 45%, you guys. It's only a 45% likelihood. They were all right there, but, it's just a coincidence. Nothing to see over there, you guys. Nothing to see. Bergdorfer, recruited in 1951 for tick weaponization and linked to Nazi scientists, cool, brought via Operation Paperclip. That's where they gave, what? Yes, 45% is almost half. And I'm saying it's probably like a 99.4% probability next, not a 45% probability. I realize what 45% is, dude. I can, in fact, count to 100. But thank you. For those of you that don't know, Project Paperclip was where they gave a bunch of top scientists from the Third Reich immunity to just come be scientists for the Allies. Both here in America and in the UK. Russia got some. Left a cryptic note before dying. I wondered why somebody didn't do something. Huh. Yeah, I wonder that too. It's almost like it was intentional. And in 2013, video testimony insinuated an accidental release while admitting he didn't tell you everything. Cool. These claims are based on a review of 41 primary declassified sources, testimony, and suppressed research presented in the article. That's going to be one hell of a fucking article, and damn. Just reading the fucking excerpts, fucking crazy as hell. But yeah, that's the stories that I had out for you guys for this today. But we are going to watch this as well before we get out of here for Stoner News. Because, I'm not going to lie, guys, this feels more like him going down memory lane than him actually being deposed for his possible involvement in the pedophilia of children. The assaulting of children, like, I don't know how you want to word, like, the killing of eating of children, like, I don't know, just how far he could have possibly gone with this, like, but, we got about a half hour of this, and, oh, they're still getting deported, Easton, don't worry, They're still being rounded up and deported. But, yeah. If you saligo, you go home. Even if you were here for 30 years. If you're still illegal after 30 years, skill issue, bruh. You should have self-deported. What else do you want me to tell you? But let's do this. 30 minutes of Clinton having the time of his life while we're asking him about children that he might have raped. This is fucking great.
I hate this, but because I don't believe I should inject anything. But I do not want to leave the impression. But since there was no follow-up question.
That is actually incorrect, Octopus Uncle. While I appreciate you hanging out with me, illegals just need to go home. Like, if it was an illegal that killed somebody or raped somebody, they need to go to jail and then they need to go home. But, well, actually, if they killed somebody, they just need to be shot. Like, if we're being completely honest. Like, once they're found guilty in the court of law, they just take them out back with fucking 8 people and put a slug in them. Just be done. I don't think we need to be paying for that shit. That's what I'm saying. After they've been found guilty, like, they need to they get their due process. But once they're found guilty of killing someone, death.
He never, the president, never, this is 20-something years
And no, that's not violent. That's biblical. Get over it.
ago, never said anything to me to make me think he was involved in anything improper with regard to.
If you don't want us to have to kill you, don't kill somebody else.
To Epstein either. He just
Oh my! Sounds to me like leftoid projection.
That's the truth. As I said earlier, the only conversation I had with President Trump about this was in the early 2000s.
Okay.
And I have no information that he did anything wrong.
Okay.
I just want it all out there. I want everybody to get it all out there.
Yeah, I'm really glad we got it out there. Thank you, sir. It seems like this was a giant Democrat smear campaign. So whenever I see, and
Usually.
in my opinion, this is very obvious, because you see this all the time. Donald Trump is doing a war in Iran to cover up the Epstein files. Dude, the Epstein files so far have vindicated Trump on every single thing ever. It vindicated on him throwing Epstein out of his house in 2005. It vindicated him on working with the FBI to try to get it.
No, they don't, Olivia, and that's why I don't care about them. I think giving a shit is a two-way street, and if you don't give a shit, I'm not giving a shit back.
Epstein arrested in 2008. It vindicated him on cutting off contact with Epstein after Epstein was convicted as a pedophile, even though all these other people still had contacts with him. It vindicated Trump that Epstein was working with Democrats, quite literally, to prevent Trump from being president, including with Obama's aides. All right, it literally vindicated him every step of the way. So no, this war with Iran is not a giant...
Yes, it is, Marcus. And way too many people are of the persuasion that I can care about whatever I want to care about, and you have to care about what I care about. But I don't have to care about what you care about. But you have to care about what I care about.
Cover up for the Epstein files.
What you care about is stupid. Care about what I care about.
Everyone that's saying this is some giant cover up for the Epstein files, quite literally, in my opinion, is...
Quite literally, go fuck yourself. I'll care about what I want to care about. Thank you. If it happens to be what you care about, cool. If not, I'm sorry. But I'm still going to care about what I care about. I have to disagree with you, Hannah. War sucks, I agree. But taking out the crazy Islamic Iranian regime, based.
Pushing paid jihadist propaganda on purpose, and they know it. The reason why Trump is trying to stop people from developing nuclear and ballistic missiles to destroy all of us is because he's trying to...
Yeah, but he's not, because we blew his ass up. Well, he shot himself in the head, but then he got blown up.
To cover up the Epstein files, which isn't getting covered up at all. No one is trying to do this at all. Right? Maybe Pam Bondi and the
Correct, next. I'm retarded. Like, I've never fucking claimed to not be retarded. Like, I'm a retard. I know it. I don't care. But I'm going to sit here and I'm going to talk. If you want to listen to me, listen to me. If you don't, don't. But I'm still going to sit here and I'm going to talk.
FBI, and that shit needs to be investigated, because I agree, it wasn't handled right. We absolutely need to get more names out. We need to start arresting these people. Don't get me wrong, I fully support that 1000%. But to think that Trump is doing this to distract is obviously so unbelievably retarded, it's insane. Every piece of information that came out regarding Trump has vindicated him thus far. And every time I say it, I get so much shit by these, in my opinion, either bots.
Technically, we did shoot first, but it was a preemptive defensive strike. Like, there is a difference between just attacking to attack and attacking to protect yourself.
Or retards that constantly try to attack me. Nux, how can you say they're trying to be... So far, there's no evidence. All right, but before we call someone a pedophile, we should have evidence, in my opinion.
Like, honestly, fucking look at the Ukraine war and Russia. Like, when that first started, I was 100% behind Ukraine, and I thought day one that we should have had boots on the ground defending Ukraine because that's what we agreed to. Like, literally, the day that war started, I thought that we should have been over there defending Ukraine. Like, that's just because that's what we agreed to do. They agreed to hand over their nukes, and we agreed to defend them if they got attacked. But Putin knew Biden wasn't going to do that shit, and that's why Putin attacked then.
I've made mistakes in the past, and I don't want to make them again. I try to be incredibly careful with what I say and what I do, and quite literally, these people aren't careful. These people are going around and slandering a man, so far with zero evidence that he actually did anything wrong. Donald Trump has been proven so fucking vindicated, it's honestly sickening that the whole media sphere is still doing this shit.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
But speaking of evil presidents getting their dues, Bill Clinton got fucking raped.
That's true, Octopus, but look at how many innocents are dying in Ukraine. Like, literally, there used to be a city called Mariupol. It's gone now. I don't know how many civilians got just killed there, but I guarantee you it was more than zero. Nobody said a word in over 3 years about that. Nobody said a word about the fucking death pits that were just outside of fucking Kiev after 4 days of the war. I still remember that shit. They were talking about war crimes 4 days into that fucking war by the Russians. And nobody gives a flying fuck about that war anymore. It just needs to end. Nobody gives a shit about what the Russians are doing. Like, nobody gives a fuck about that. Just because. Like, oh, it's over, it's done with, it's past. Like, nobody's talking about it anymore because nobody gives a shit. Like, why does nobody talk about the massacres going on in Syria and Sudan right now? And the massacres in Sudan have actually started to spill over into Chad. There's actually people, citizens of Chad, that are starting to be harmed in that conflict. And nobody's talking about it. Do you know why? Because you can't blame Israel or the United States for it. So nobody talks about it. But yeah, there's fucking massacres going on all over the fucking place, but everybody's still talking about Gaza like it was a fucking horrendous thing that Israel fucking was trying to get their people back. Like, literally just shut the fuck up if you literally know nothing about anything.
By this council. All right, so here's where he has to explain why he showed up in a hot tub with random redacted women with Jeffrey Epstein.
And wait for this shit. Like, watching him fucking play with the fucking photos was just fucking sickening the first time.
And what we're trying to get at is some context for the public on whether you remember this photo and any details you may be able to provide us about it. So do you recall the details of this photo, or recall the photo being taken?
No, I don't think I ever knew the photo was taken.
Okay, and for those
That does not prove anything.
who can't see it, it's a photo of you in a hot tub. There's a person next to you here. Do you remember where it was taken? Where was it taken?
Oh, yeah.
I'm
I remember where
almost
it
sure
was.
that this pic, and I think there's an adjacent photograph, which you probably have.
I'm almost sure, I think, maybe.
that if people saw it, they would feel that someone was trying to con them showing this picture. But anyway, this
Sure.
picture was taken.
He's saying this is cropped out of a bigger picture with a lot more people. That's what he's trying to say there.
In Brunei.
In
And
where?
we flew one night
One night.
Uh-huh.
on a trip to Asia. The last
I believe that, Isla.
very long leg.
Right.
He said we. Is it who is that including?
Well, my TEL team that was
That's also true, Easton.
working
His team,
on
his
the AIDS
team.
issue, and
But why was this in the Epstein files?
No, because Epstein and both Ghislaine were there on his team. They were part of his team.
Mr. Epstein was there, and
Of
Mr.
course.
Epstein, Big
Miss
Jeff,
Maxwell. But anyway, we got to the end of
he happened to be there.
the flight was Brunei. It's a tiny place, but a very wealthy one, and the Sultan of Brunei.
Yeah, they're only allowed to watch state-approved television in North Korea. It's one of the worst countries in the world. Like, I'm not sure where everybody's from, but to be born an American, it was like 3% chance of all people born, and I'm one of the lucky ones. Like, I am literally one of the lucky ones. Like, there's so many fucking far worse countries than America. And I realize how lucky I am, and I really feel bad for all the people that have to suffer in the world. But guys, we're all broke. You can't have any more of our money. We're broke. I'm sorry. We owe $40 billion, trillion dollars. Like, I'm sorry, we're broke.
Was a man that I had gotten to know well in my 8 years as president, and his first involvement with international
I got to know him really well during the 90s while he was building his sex empire.
matters was basically to join the Asian Pacific Economic Leaders Conference, which I started and which he attended. And
So this guy's basically saying he was in a really small country with really corrupt sultans and officials and stuff and kings and rulers and whatever, with Jeffrey Epstein and with people in a spa, and no wrongdoing was found, probably.
No.
I love
no.
how he has to explain, hey, I'm not a pedophile in a private.
All the women are only naked, but nothing wrong there.
Island or anything.
Nothing's
Okay,
going on
I'm
at
just
all.
bathing with random random
random naked women.
in little corrupt islands with rich people. Okay, much better, sir.
and then he was very proud of that.
I'm broken. I'm broken in debt because I spent my money. That's usually how you become broke, is because you spend it.
And he hosted, his time came to host it. You know, you do these things in rotation.
But I have all this cool shit that means nothing to anyone but me. Like, I love my cool shit. You guys all think it's lame, but I love my cool shit. I'm glad that he's dead.
And it came at the
We would do these things in a rotation. You mean to tell me a lot of elites getting together with young women around the world or something? That's... Bro, does his lawyers know that he's just basically saying this?
I think that's why his lawyers are moving around and squirming a little bit in their chairs. Like, are you really saying this right now, Bill? Like, what the fuck, Bill? Bill, we can't get you off if you admit to everything, Bill.
either at the very end of my term.
It was his turn to procure the children. I'm exaggerating, obviously, for comedic effect. Don't sue me or kill me, Clintons. Okay, listen, I'm just a comedian. Okay.
Or maybe the next year. Anyway, he wanted, when he knew I was coming, and he said he wanted to help me with my AIDS initiative, and he invited me to stay.
With his age initiative, yeah.
And he said, I want you to stay at this hotel.
The philanthropy of.
Oh shit, his age initiative. Get the fuck out of here.
Bathing with naked, potentially underage women.
And I hope you'll use the pool. So
I hope you'll
did.
use the pool.
And then I got out and
It's crazy. Who the fuck, like, president of the United States is just using some random rich guy's pool, bathing with random women? Like, on what? On a trip as president? Like, what are we doing? Like, how are we?
Hey, just living lavish. Just living the life in the presidential suite. Like every single one of them comes with a pool. Didn't you know? Come on, man. Man, Nux really needs to learn how the rich live. Like, jeez. It's like he doesn't realize that every yacht has its own regular pool inside the yacht, even though, you know, it's sitting on water. You got to have a pool on the top of the fucking yacht for some reason.
This isn't normal.
Went to bed exhausted.
Just for the record, there's another
Exhausted, huh?
picture that also shows
Because, you know, there might be animals in the water. Don't want to be touched by an animal.
this as part of the larger pool area. Do you all have that so that he can refresh his recollection with respect to that?
We should have it. It's quite enlightening if you watch the.
I'm sorry, guys. If he didn't know that there was a picture taken, how does he know that there's a bigger picture? Like, if he didn't know that there was a picture taken in the first place, how does he know that there's a bigger picture of it?
Yes, it's noted. Yes.
Just wondering.
Thank you.
Okay.
We do have.
Just
we don't
wondering
have with
things
us
over here in the
right
corner.
now.
Okay,
We do.
thanks. I just
have
wanted
it
to
as
make
well.
sure he knew the
And so were there other people in that pool or hot tub with you as well?
I don't think there's anybody in the hot tub.
Well, then what the fuck does it matter if this is cropped out of a bigger picture that you didn't know was even taken?
I didn't forgotten that there was anybody in the hot tub, but
Then how do you know there's other people in there? What the fuck is going on? Oh!
it was big, but it was.
I forgot that there was anybody in the pool, but you gotta find the picture with all the people that were outside of the pool because this is bullshit. This is bullshit. But yeah, I forgot if there was even people there. Yeah. Wait, what were we talking about?
Well, there's
He's asking in the pool
It appears
area.
there's a.
He did not have sexual relations with that hot tub.
Yes, he did.
photo, there's a girl over here, or there's someone.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
But he's also asking in the pool area were there other
Yes,
individuals?
I don't know who that is.
Okay, so you don't know.
No, and then there were other people in the pool.
Didn't he just say he had forgotten that there was anybody in the pool? That was like 30 seconds ago.
Okay, so do you remember who?
This dude is such a pedophile, guys. This dude was raping kids for 30 fucking years.
Were
You
they?
know, we could find out who this is, but the FBI, for some reason, is still redacting these people. Like, I'm just saying.
'Cause she's a victim.
The FBI should know who this person is. All right, this is completely unacceptable.
Under 18.
They probably do.
Like, I'm not saying that there
Were they
is
part
no
of your trap?
cover-up. There's actively a cover-up. There's definitely...
They have the unredacted file. They know who this person is. They're asking him if he remembers who they are, but they already know. Like, holy fuck, they already know. Like, just because they're asking him if he knows does not mean that they do not. Like, rule number 1 of interrogation, know the answer to the question you're asking. Like, they're not asking questions to learn things. They're asking questions to incriminate you.
a cover-up taking place. I just don't think it's Trump personally specifically. I do think that still...
Because they already know the facts, guys. They already know the facts, okay? They're getting more facts out of him that they don't know that he knows. And they're asking if he knows because that's more incriminating for him. Do you understand?
There is some retard sitting in the swamp and in power in these intelligence agencies that are just perusing along, trying to still make this world work out for them.
Traveling party he's at.
No. Incorrect, Nux. They're asking the question to incriminate his ass, and that is why his lawyer keeps interjecting, been like, hey, they're trying to trick you. Just shut up. Like, that's literally why the lawyer keeps fucking chiming in, is to fucking stop him from fucking blurting shit.
Asking you.
Yes, they were, I think. I think everybody there was part of our party. It was late at night, and
Oh, so traveling with you and human trafficker Jeffrey Epstein.
Cool. They were all part of the party. Traveling on our tax dollars. Yay.
I also believe that there was a Secret Service agent there at the other end of the pool.
Okay, and was
Watching him diddle little kids. Yay. This is getting better and better, you guys.
this in public?
No way.
No, it was a hotel room, and
Right.
the Sultan wanted us to stay there, and
Oh, they
the
definitely
water
do,
of this
Caspi.
big pool
You mean to tell me that there was a sultan involved?
was on the same floor. That
Sultans known for marrying adults.
there were
True.
several suites, and that so
Man, when I heard that Trump bombed Khamenei and his wife, and Khamenei's wife was killed along with Khamenei, you know, rapist, terrorist, pedophile from Iran, my first thought was, damn, I draw the line at killing children. Okay, all right, that was dark. Okay, all
I
right.
thought the
we
same
went out,
thing.
I swam around. I sat in the hot tub for 5
Like,
minutes,
damn,
or
she
whatever
might have
it
been
was,
too
and I
young.
got up and
5
went to bed.
minutes.
And then I have to ask,
Pretty good recollection you got there, old Bill. I don't remember who it was. I don't remember who I was with. I thought I was there alone. I was there for 5 minutes and went to bed exhausted. All right.
did you engage in any sexual activity
No.
with this person?
Yeah, do an
Thank
emo
you.
party. Have fun, guys.
Okay. And that ends.
All right. Well, who knows? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. So anyway, this is crazy, by the way. All right. This is crazy. This is the most damning moment a lot of people are saying.
The witnesses who testified in the Epstein cases that Epstein said, you quote, like them young. Why would
Oh,
Epstein say
shit.
that about you?
Are you asking his?
All right, because that's a fact. It's a fact that Jeffrey Epstein said Bill Clinton liked them young. That's objective. That's a fact. The question is, what did he mean by that? Well, I think
I have
know,
no
for
idea.
the record.
No.
Opinion? You're asking him to think about why Mr. Epstein would say
Correct.
something
Why
about
would,
him.
why would Epstein say that
So
about
she's
the
asking you
president?
to try to be in Mr. Epstein's mind.
I love that the lawyer has to explain it like he's a literal retard. Just make believe you're in Epstein's head. Why would he possibly say that you like them young?
Guess at what Mr. Epstein would have
Take
thought
a
about.
guess.
First of
Clinton
all,
likes them young, referring to girls.
Uh-oh.
first of all,
Oh my god, look at him. He's shaking.
that's not true.
What's not true?
That I have any interest in underage.
Oh my god.
I didn't say underage, I
Look at
said
him.
I'll be honest, you guys. I like them young. 18, 19, 20. It's my usual porn star age. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. Once they get a little, once they hit that 22, 23, like it starts looking like fucking sausages, and they fucking start looking all goofy, and they gotta wear way too much makeup to look cute anymore because they've been railed by 17,000 guys. Like, I'll be honest, I prefer them young. Like, I prefer them legal, but I prefer them young. Like, it's not that hard of a fucking differentiator.
I
Shaking.
said young.
But it's still not true.
Is an intern
He's a dumbass. All you gotta do is differentiate. Legal, but young. True. All guys like looking at young, tight bodies. Get over it, old women.
young?
Oh, brutal.
I'm sorry, when I see a young, fucking, tight fucking girl fucking running down the trail that's out by my house, and she's in her fucking tight spandex fucking running jogging outfit, you bet your ass I'm staring at that ass. Like, duh. I'm a dude, and she has a nice ass. We look at it. It's like how we're wired. It's literally how we're wired. And if you will not admit that to yourself, like, you do you, buddy, but we're honest over here on this channel.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
At my age, anybody younger than
Did
I
you
am.
know Jeffrey
Look at him
Epstein instructed a
shaking!
witness to deny you were ever on?
I'm not interested in anybody younger than I am. What a fucking bullshit lie. Like, bro can't even fucking lie good. I'm not interested in anything younger than me. Yeah.
His island?
One more time. That's incredible. What do you mean by like them young? It's not true.
At my age, anybody younger than I am.
Did you
is
know
young.
Jeffrey Epstein instructed a witness to deny you were ever on his island?
Am I supposed to make believe that didn't look suspicious as fuck? Am I
I'm not interested in anything younger than I am.
supposed to make believe that didn't literally look like the most suspicious thing I've ever seen in my entire life?
He didn't have to since I was never there.
Did you ever
He claims he was never on his island, even though he was on his plane 26 times.
travel ranch?
Is that the one in New Mexico?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Have you ever flown on anyone else's private jet 26 times or more for overseas trips?
Oh, good question.
I have flown as many miles on other jets, but never with as many stops.
How many
The hell answer is that?
other people's planes have you used, like Epstein 26 times or miles, etc.?
The question is there anyone that you flew with as many times as you flew with Jeffrey Epstein? You know, notorious pedophile child trafficker.
I don't know. I did with Steve Bing, who's now deceased, and probably with 4 or 5 others.
Okay.
Interesting.
So maybe about a half dozen billionaires total. So, how many dinners did you have with Ghislaine Maxwell or Jeffrey
damn.
Epstein in attendance?
She's asking to the best of your recollection.
I have no idea.
Oh, to the best of your recollection.
Okay. Did you ever discuss
That means a
sexual
lot. Okay, that means a lot. No idea? Come on, dude.
misconduct allegations?
Yeah, when you differentiate, I'm not sure if Nux is going to cover it in this. He definitely covered it in his big long video. He's got a lot of Jewish lawyer family, so when you're being deposed, the differentiator is no to I do not remember or I do not recall or I'm not sure. Like that's how you get out of being purged, getting perjury charges when you get caught lying later. Like, well, I said I didn't know, so like I'm sorry. I just must have forgotten about that time. It's how you get out of it. You can't be caught perjuring yourself if you're like, oh, I don't recall that.
Against you with Epstein or Maxwell?
Never.
Because like they might have found it, but they might not have. So like just in case they haven't yet.
Did Epstein or Maxwell ever offer to help manage or silence women who made sexual misconduct allegations against you?
No.
Did Epstein or Maxwell ever offer financial support directly or indirectly to legal defense funds related to impeachment proceedings or civil actions against you?
Not to my knowledge.
Do you think a young
Remember, that's the lawyer trick. The lawyer trick is not to my knowledge, because if you end up figuring out that yes, then, well, I just said not to my knowledge. I just didn't know about it.
girl massaging a president is unusual?
So are you asking his opinion?
Yes,
Well,
we
yes,
want his
massaging a
opinion.
young
We are
woman. I'm
deposing
asking
him.
if he thinks it's unusual that a president, sitting president of the United States, leader of the free world, that
So
it's
I'm sorry,
unusual a
are you
young woman
speaking
would
to,
be.
are you talking to the instance of
Yes, is it unusual that
the
a young
back
woman would be
massage
massaging?
that occurred while he was not president? I'm just
God, look at this guy. He looks like he's aging, like, in
We're talking about the back massage that he received in the photograph, lady. Would you just shut the fuck up and let him answer the fucking question?
real time.
trying to understand. You said a president of the United States.
Former president?
Thank you. Just trying to
Oh
make
my
sure
God!
correcting the
Are you
time frame.
filibustering?
No, I don't need
Okay.
to. I'm actually trying to make sure that
I just wanted to make sure that you said the former president, not actual president, because he didn't get the back massage till after he wasn't president anymore. So, I just want to make sure that we're all fucking on the same page, bitch.
Fuck you!
as
Pretty
you
clear. He said.
Look
Oh
at that
my
shake!
God, look
He
at
is
it
so
shaking.
nervous!
Just please go one at a time. Thank you.
you said
Dude, and she...
Sorry, this is why I had to bring this back. Like, I already watched this once. Like, oh, it's so good, though. It's so fucking good. This dude is so fucking toast. He is so going to prison.
the lawyer is literally yelling with her arm.
You can see it right here in his face. He knows he's going to prison. Right here, he knows he is going to prison. It's just a matter of how long until he has to go to prison.
You said he's a president. He's actually a former president? It's like, oh my God, just
Or will he possibly get some kind of disease before he has to go to sit in prison that will allow him to just die peacefully in his home? Because that's like the only way he's not going to prison.
shut up.
sitting president, I want you to be clear so that when he answers
Former
you,
sitting
the
president. How
record
do
is
you want to
clear.
do it? Is it unusual?
I have no idea if it's unusual.
Objection calls for speculation.
I figured.
You see, before he gets a chance to blurt something stupid, one of his lawyers interjects.
Lawyers shutting him up. Do not talk about if it's unusual for
up.
presidents to get massages
Shut
from
up.
children. Do not
Don't do
engage
it.
with the question, sir. It's speculation. How's he supposed to know if it's unusual? Oh, I can tell you, it's unusual. It's unusual for anyone to get a massage from a child. Okay?
True.
Incredibly hot take.
Yeah, super.
Did you ever think that all these women around Jeffrey Epstein or Ghislaine Maxwell was odd, unusual, weird, or creepy?
There weren't all that many around when I was there.
Oh!
Uh-huh. When Bill Clinton came out, they put away all of the women that they were sex trafficking.
Yeah, they brought all the little boys
Many
for
would
him.
you say is not all that many?
I think on this big plane,
On that
was
big
working
plane.
long hours, having 2 to 4 people on there, I thought was, as far as I knew, they were all helping.
2 to
Flight
4 people,
attendants.
yeah, they were all
A lot of
helping.
underage female flight attendants on the
They were sucking Maya Jeffrey's cock and balls, but they were just helping.
plane. Absolutely.
Right.
They're helping,
Do you
helping us
believe you were
alleviate
a
some
victim of
stress.
a Jeffrey Epstein intel operation?
Oh, good question.
Do you think that you might have been like caught up in some of what
Oh,
he was maybe
shit.
potentially doing?
Excuse me, Congressman, which question are you asking?
I'm asking.
If he thinks that he was being pumped for information by a fucking intelligence agent. Like, I understood the fucking question. This guy's fucking interrupting because he doesn't want him to answer.
Intel
if the-
operation?
First of all, I don't,
Some type of intel operation. I'm just curious because it's been speculated on today and yesterday
understand.
that he may have been an intel asset. Do you think, perhaps knowing what we
been
know
speculated on
now,
for a while.
the proclivity of it all, that he may have been targeting you as part of an intel operation?
I doubt it.
In 2019,
All right.
you stated after he was arrested, I guess this would be the
I saw him diddling way too many kids for that.
second time
Well, that means that he doubts that he was part of an intel operation at all, which I
Because they were diddling way too many kids together.
think is incredibly unlikely at this point. Like, this dude had video cameras in all of his bedrooms. He's inviting billionaires all over. Billionaires, presidents, rich people, princes.
Black velvet cereal. Get out of jail free cards.
Prime ministers, like, to his island, his little sex island, where he has underage women and cameras in private rooms. Like, I think it's incredibly unlikely that he wasn't.
Although, for you conspiracy theorists that believe that the Jews own the world, could have been. Could have been. Just on the off chance that one day it's proven that the Jews do in fact own the world. But it's a conspiracy theory that's going to be a conspiracy theory for a while. If not, ever. Because Israel's not going anywhere, guys.
Somehow connected to intelligence agencies.
time, you stated you knew nothing of Epstein's, quote, terrible crimes since you only met, quote, briefly on only, quote, 2 occasions.
Oh! It's over.
Was this statement false?
Excuse me, Congressman, could
That's
you
not
put in
an
the
accurate
the
statement.
record
Can you
that
please
statement?
share us what you said?
Yes. In 2019,
God.
as reported by the media,
Which
Oh, it is so over, bro. Holy crap, they're killing him. All right, so this
There it
is the most viral clip of the
Yeah,
interview.
this
As
is
you can see,
bad.
this has 10 million views, 136,000 likes.
This part's bad.
This is him looking at old photos of him with Epstein with probably completely legal women,
No.
and reminiscing over the times. Look at him, looking at the photos of him and old Jeff, and the lawyer snatches away the
And he
photos
grabs it
as
back.
he's trying to look.
He's like, no, I'm not done.
Let me see that. Let
I'm
me
having
see that.
fun, yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh my, I should not. He's smiling, bro.
He's licking his finger and then pressing his finger to the page. Do you see how sick this fucker is? He did it more than once. Like, usually, you lick your finger to change the page. He licked his finger just to tap a picture on the page.
He's trying to
Watch.
Let me see that. Let me see
Lick.
that. Oh.
Tap, tap,
Oh
tap,
my, I
tap,
should
tap,
not-
tap, tap.
He's smiling.
Tap, lick.
Oh, what was that? Taps the photo. Don't-
He licked his finger just to tap the photo. And then licked his finger again to change the page. Sick fuck.
Dog, this dude was the most prolific sex trafficker of the modern era. Like, what? Are you serious?
Okay.
Oh yeah. What's he laughing
Oh, that was
about?
so much fun that time. Yeah.
Oh my God. That's so
He's going to
bad.
prison.
About 5 minutes remaining in the majority's first
That's the
hour,
worst thing
so
I've
I
ever
just wanna
seen, man.
Ask you some questions related
Prison.
to
Oh my
the
God.
crimes committed by Mr. Epstein.
God damn.
And you.
I can't believe we're literally here. But look at this. Bill Clinton smiling, looking back at old Epstein photos, nodding over the memories. His attorney snatches them. Dude, that's insane. All right, apparently it gets even hairier. All right, so
Yeah, we're not done
this
yet.
is him talking about why he flew on Jeffrey Epstein's airplane.
The Safe at Home Foundation.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was designed
Safe at Home Foundation. All those people are so safe at home. With
to
Jeffrey.
combat domestic violence.
Ah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Bill Clinton and Jeffrey Epstein working together to combat domestic violence. Name a better duo. This is just a popular combination, you know, of a crime-fighting duo, as we all know. Batman and Bane working together to stop drugs on the streets.
Of which Joe Torre had been a victim
Right.
as a child. And so I wanted to support it. And so then Donald Trump gave him the golf to have a tournament on, and I played in it a couple of times. And the day I was there, he would typically, Donald Trump would come out and play a few holes with us.
No.
And he somehow knew I had flown in Jeffrey Epstein's aircraft, and he said, you know, we had some great times together over the years, but we fell out, all because of a real estate deal. And he said,
Damn.
I'm sorry it happened. That's all.
Do you recall whether President Trump was the first one to affirmatively bring up the subject of Jeffrey Epstein?
No, but I'd be shocked if I did. I just don't do that.
I don't bring up the guy that's notorious for, you know, pedophilia and stuff. That was my bestie that I flew when I was playing a whole bunch of times. Yeah, understandable. All right, so I thought this was also super interesting. They asked him if he actually believes that Jeffrey Epstein killed himself.
I'd like to ask you personally and directly, do you believe that Jeffrey Epstein killed himself?
Are you asking him to speculate on how Mr. Epstein died?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
am asking what the president thinks.
We're asking
of-
his
You're asking
opinion.
his opinion?
Mr.
Yeah.
President, was
Yes, we are asking his fucking opinion, bitch.
your friend Jeffrey Epstein
Are you
suicidal?
classifying him as a friend who he has testified that he is
Told him
friendly?
a friend in a letter.
He said friendly, not a friend. But in the letter, he wrote that he's a friend. So
God, lawyers
dude, these
suck,
lawyers are
guys. Lawyers
vicious.
fucking suck.
Like, oh my
He
God.
said he was friendly, but not. You've asked for his
Mr.
testimony. here.
President, do you believe that Jeffrey Epstein was suicidal?
Oh,
you know?
shit.
Was he ever
She's asking for the
suicidal?
best of your
I
understanding.
don't know. I only know what the medical finding was.
God, dude, it's unbelievable. Well, the medical founding found a lot of really weird things. For example, the medical
That he was strangled.
the guy actually said that he was killed by strangulation, not by hanging himself, and then changed his mind. Said the broken bones in his neck looked more like a strangulation victim. That was one thing that was said. Another thing that was said was that Jeffrey Epstein was murdered in an actual FBI document. It was also dated to the day before Jeffrey Epstein died, suspiciously. His body was also swapped in the ambulance. This is corroborated by the FBI and
Yeah, they did actually do that.
the new Epstein files too. It's like, dude, like this is unbelievable. And also,
Like,
just
that
the fact
last
that
part's
the
true.
security cameras weren't working.
They did a body switch and moved his body from the federal building to the coroner in a secretive way. Like the public, the van that the public followed, like the public reporters, was the fake body.
Security guards didn't notice there was a mysterious guy that was unaccounted for in the prison at the time that no one knows who it is even now. Like, are we seriously supposed to even make believe that Jeffrey Epstein killed himself?
Yeah, they did also lose track of one of their inmates that they don't know who it was somehow.
I think maybe
That's it.
he finally got caught.
And the lawyer's like, that's it, no.
It's amazing how fucking stupid rich people can be.
I don't know. I've accepted it in my own mind. I don't know what happened.
I've accepted it in my own mind. My best friend is dead.
Mr. President, what did you accept?
Wow, dude. And the lawyer's like, no, don't say anything, don't say anything.
That he killed himself or that he did not?
But he did, but I don't know.
Yes, sir. Thank you,
Neither
Mr.
do you.
President.
We don't. None of us know.
Oh, really? None of us know? Really? None of us know? I don't know. Neither do you. What are you asking me? Oh my god, he looked so fucking guilty there. It's crazy. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just because he's old and shaking and stuff. But I feel like this guy looks scared out of his shit, bro. All right, so here Bill Clinton said the quiet part out loud.
Individual by the name of Sarah Ransom.
I don't believe so.
Okay. There have obviously been claims made about you, and I do not believe that these claims are credible.
Okay.
The reason I am asking you specifically about that name is because that individual stated that you were in sex tapes. Okay, it was unfounded and it was discredited. But given the politicization of this entire investigation, do you believe that it would be appropriate of members of this committee to bring in witnesses, whether it is about you or another president, that have unfounded allegations regarding sexual claims of misconduct?
Well,
that's not a decision for me to make.
As a recommendation in regards to avoiding trafficking, etc., and bringing justice for the victims, would you make that recommendation to this committee?
Congressman, just so I understand the question, you're saying if the witness has unfounded claims?
Well, I don't believe that Sarah Ransom's claims about the president are founded. I don't believe that there's sex tapes with you, President Clinton.
No, I'm just asking about your question. Is it, you're not asking if somebody with plausible claims should be brought in. You're asking if somebody with implausible, unfounded claims.
Correct, because these claims were found to be unfounded by
like a fucking leaf.
So are you asking his opinion?
Yes, because we are trying to figure out in regards to being able to further this investigation and whether or not we are going to be interviewing other individuals regarding sex trafficking, avoiding in the future. I know that you and your wife have both been big on this issue.
Yeah.
So I'm asking you.
Two people, the two biggest anti-sex trafficking people ever. Jeffrey Epstein's besties. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Would you think that it would be appropriate that this committee bring in someone like Sarah Ransom, who has unfounded claims that have been debunked in this investigation? It's
So he
a
answered
simple
the question about, he answered this question when you first asked it then, when he said that it wasn't for him to make those decisions.
Well, I'm asking for his recommendation to the committee and follow-up.
Yeah, this seems like a bit of a dumb question, not gonna lie.
It's not a gotcha question. This is obviously a very serious investigation.
Well, first of all, I recommend that you have on your staff the prosecutor who's had a lot of experience in this, dealing with these cases. Normally, it's not a good idea to bring in a witness that you know is lying.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Thank you.
Oh, really? You don't say. Normally, it's not a good idea to bring in a witness who you know is lying. Exactly. This investigation focuses on credible evidence, real traffickers, justice for victims, not debunked allegations and political theater. And unfortunately, this goes completely against the basic Democrat narrative that are all pushing this idea that Trump is a pedophile based on absolute zero evidence. Zero evidence. Not one shred of actual evidence that Trump did anything wrong here. Like, again, this is unbelievable. It's shocking that anyone
Still
should
waiting
know
for
this.
some, by the way.
Bill Clinton seems to know it. All right? Like, this is...
Like, if you guys got any actual evidence that can't be debunked in less than 30 seconds, like, bring it at me. But still waiting.
It's wild. All right? And, dude, it keeps getting worse for the leftoids.
It's on here.
Yes, we can hear you.
Was Jeffrey Epstein on?
And I swear to God, if one of you guys puts down in the fucking comments,
Oh, but what about him threatening that girl in LA that he was going to kill her and bury her under his golf course?
he didn't fucking own the golf course yet. You dumbass. Didn't own the golf course for another fucking decade.
Apparently
You
took 26
dumbass.
flights on planes connected to Jeffrey Epstein. Was he on every flight you were on?
Was he on every flight I was on?
Most of them.
That's a good question.
If you know.
What?
If you know, their flight manifest,
Yeah,
do you know?
There'll be a record of it, but I think he was, or certainly on most.
You think he was? Well, that's okay.
Yeah, he was on all of them. He was my best buddy. We were stealing little children together.
Ghislaine Maxwell on every flight you were on, as far as you remember?
The same answer. I think she was, but there'll be a record of it.
So they were besties, huh?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
When you took these flights,
Man.
you're saying a lot of them were on behalf of your phone.
But Hillary never met him. Not a single time. Had no idea who he was. That was even funnier. You released a picture of me? I quit. I'm done.
Foundation of your charitable work, correct?
Yes.
Who did you normally bring on these flights? I assume, employees
Get ready.
of the foundation.
Who else was on these very charitable flights with you and Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell?
I brought people who worked with me, especially people who would have to follow up on the fundraising, or people who were involved in my AIDS work.
Like
age work.
Get ready.
People who.
Just like I never go anywhere alone. You never went anywhere alone, right?
What? No.
We always have an
And I had the Secret Service with me, and then on occasion, I had people who had volunteered to help us and wanted to see what we were doing. For example, I think it was on one of these trips. I think that I had my first trip for the man who's now the governor of Illinois, J.B. Pritzker, and his wife. They gave me, they helped me get started.
Another leftoid. It doesn't stop, bro. He admits he brought Illinois.
Another plane has hit another fucking Democratic tower. Oh no. Down with JB.
Governor J.B. Pritzker and his wife on Jeffrey Epstein's infamous Lolita Express plane, what he claims was his first trip. These guys, yup, that's pretty insane. That's crazy. Oh my God, it's what?
That's the governor of my state, Caspi. The guy that's ripping off my state to get tax breaks for his hotels. It's fucking great. Yeah, I don't know why a billionaire needs a $250 million tax break on his fucking hotels. But he got one because, that's legal.
Wild. Right, dude, and these questions, they really lambasted him here.
What did happen, Mr. President?
I don't know. I mean, I've already told you this. I'll tell it again. I never saw anybody do anything wrong.
Sure.
I thought they were flight attendants.
Sitting on his penis.
He thought that the sex trafficking, very often child victims, were flight attendants. Okay, all right.
They were just naked. Flight attendants.
Flight attendants typically wear tank tops and jeans?
Destroyed. It's so over. They have photos of the women that were being...
I mean, private ones might. Hell. Did you guys ever see fucking Soul Plane? They were fucking... Those flight attendants were running around in fucking lingerie. Like, shit.
Trafficked in tank tops and jeans on the plane. And you really thought they were flight attendants, bro?
I'm sure that there's a luxury fucking airline that has fucking flight attendants in lingerie. Guaranteed, you guys. Guaranteed.
They don't all wear uniforms on private planes.
They don't all wear clothes on private planes, is what he's saying. That's what he's saying.
Then he drinks.
Mostly
with the shaky hand.
Business class.
Oh, that's awful, dude. That's so bad. That is so bad. It's so bad. Oh my God, it's crazy.
First question I have for you, Mr. President. Have you ever lied in a deposition?
No.
Have you ever lied under oath?
No.
He literally got impeached for that.
No. I wanted to wrap up with that one because, yes, Clinton was impeached for lying under oath about having an affair with an intern. Okay? So.
Yeah, because he totally got a blowjob from Monica Lewinsky. At least a blowjob.
He starts off his entire deposition with Jeffrey.
And if you don't remember, I have never had sexual relations with that woman. Yeah, that was this guy right here. 30 years ago now? 28 years ago? 98 was when that happened? Ish. Yeah. Who gives a fuck? It was a while ago. But yeah, that was the joke. I have never had sexual relations with that woman. Don't look under the desk.
Epstein lying about the fact that he's never lied under oath. So take it for what you will. We are getting justice. It will happen. The wheels of justice turn slowly, but I am firmly on board with completely and utterly legally castrating and crucifying pedophiles. Once we have actual evidence, mostly peaceful crucifixion and castration of pedophiles, it'll be diabolical. Everyone loves it.
And the rest of his life in jail for Bill. Wouldn't that be fun, you guys? That'd be fucking great. I really hope he does end up in jail. That would be fucking awesome. He probably won't, though, because our justice system sucks and hates us. So, yay.